So today we're going to do a bit of sketching and portraiture and kind of entwining our thoughts and feelings about the pandemic and the lockdown and just this crazy year of 2020. So I'm hoping you all have a pen and a paper. Well, quite a few pieces of paper would be helpful. Today we're just going to do quite quick exercises, so don't feel precious at all. I've just been doing a sketch here of Andrew. So I've got two cameras. I don't know if you can see that, as there's quite a lot of us. There's one which you'll be able to just see a piece of paper on my hand, and there's one where you can see my face. Now I can't see my hand, but hopefully you guys can. So first things first is portraiture. Now I don't know how much you guys know, so I'm going to sort of talk to you from the bottom, like from just very basic. Hopefully, just stick with me if you already know this. But so I do a lot of portraiture with the sewing machine usually, and I draw in a one-line style. So I don't lift my needle from the canvas. I just sort of move the canvas around. So this is how we're going to draw today with your pen and paper. You're going to keep your pen on the paper, and you're just going to let your hand move around the face to draw a portrait. So to start with, I need to find my, sorry Andrew, do you know how I can see my hand picture, my hand camera? There, thank you. So this is very basic rules of the face. Now I'm teaching you this because everything you draw when you're observational drawing is in relation to each other. So when you first draw an eye, you're creating a measurement, and then that will help you figure out how far apart something else is on the face. So here that I've drawn an egg-shaped head, and I've split it into 4 sections. Now, I don't think you should actually draw like this in real life, but it's going to give you an idea of the sort of rules of proportion. So I've drawn a line straight down the middle, horizontally and vertically. Now, the eyes actually sit right in the middle of the face, which a lot of people assume that the eyes are up here in the top of the forehead. That's because we don't really take our hair into account. So so here we've got 2 eyes on that line. Now, technically, if somebody is looking at you, you can fit 5 eyes along that line. So there's a space there, 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 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives you an idea of the spacing of the eye across the face. Now, within that eye, I've done 2 large circles, and inside that, some balls. And along the top, running an eyelid, and along the top of there, then I put some eyebrows. Now, obviously, everyone's eyebrows are different, but they generally travel across the eye. If you're drawing older men, they have like a lot more going on. Some of the younger girls have these sort of pencil line eyebrows, so you can have fun with eyebrows. The next part is, where does your nose go? So roughly, everyone's face is different, but you can, if you split the head again in half from the eye line to the chin line, drawing a line straight across the bottom in the middle there, that is generally where the bottom of your nose will go. And the side of your nose usually line up to the corner of your eyes. So if you've got a pen and paper, you don't need to draw all these heads out. You could be doing one head and just playing with these proportions and measurements. Next is the mouth. So that's not half and half of the chin and the nose, it's about 1/3 up. I find mouths the hardest thing to draw because they move around so much. You can be small and big, but a resting mouth is actually quite small, and will come just a bit further than your nostrils. So I've just popped the mouth there. Next is your ears. So I like to think when you wear glasses, the stem of your glasses sits on the top of your ears, which tells you that your ears should sort of start around where your eyes are. And I put some funky earrings on because why not? Everyone loves an accessory. So then the next step would be drawing the hair, and that's where you're really going to pull the whole portrait together, and it suddenly makes more sense about why the eyes are in the middle of the head. So I've just done some long hair here. Here I could maybe give this, sorry, it's women both times, and I'm going to draw down like this. So you're creating some hair, and then it sort of pulls together the whole portrait. So with that in mind, I don't suggest you actually draw in this way, but it kind of gives you an idea that there are some sort of rules to think about, and the spacing. So when you draw your first eye, you can sort of use that shape to then find where your second eye is. So with this one line style of drawing we're going to work on today, I would like you to start with the eyes. Rather than starting with drawing a head, if you start with the eyes, and it's much easier to then proportion the rest of the features on your face. So I'm not drawing anyone in particular, but for example, I'm just going to show you the sort of room that I would take around the face. So here, I'd start with the eye and then draw my pupil inside. We're taking the eyelid. Doing eyelashes are great if you want to make your portrait a bit more feminine, if you're drawing a woman, and then up to the eyebrows. I'm just going to be really quick with this so you have an idea, and then we can all crack on with some drawing. Down to the nose. When you're drawing dark spaces like the pupil or the nostrils, make sure you really colour them in and make them dark, because that will really change the way your portrait looks. Back up. So when your subject isn't wearing glasses, I have to go down the nose and back up to the other eye. If you're lucky that your subject is wearing glasses, then you could use the bridge of the glasses to get over it to do the other eye without having this sort of strange line as with drawing with a single line, if that makes sense. If anyone has any questions, feel free to unmute and talk to me. Right, there's an eyebrow. Okay, so this will look a bit odd because it's not anyone in particular, but it gives you an idea of where we're going with this. Down into the lips. Big smile. And then we've got to get from the lips to the chin. So take that down. Chin. And you've got your jawline going. Right. And then up. I'm just going to draw a headband like what I'm wearing as kind of what I can see. And hair. Back down to the other ear. And then we can do a neck. So this kind of gives you a feeling of the, when I say rhythm, it's kind of the direction you might go with your pen and giving you a feel of where you might take that line. Now, this is quite sparse. You could draw, you can be free and wild and do it your way. I don't want to be make too many rules. You could maybe draw circles around in the cheeks and just take that line. If you see there's some shadow here, then maybe do a few lines. So please be as expressive as you like. So if everyone's got a pen and paper, a clean piece of paper, we are going to do some very quick drawings of each other. I don't know how that's going to work as we're nobody's got their camera on. Can we, if people are happy to put their cameras on, that would be great, because we're going to do pin each other. You should know how to pin by clicking the 3 dots at the bottom of a screen. Oh, it's nice to see you all. So if you pick somebody, put your mouse over their little box that we're all working with. There should be an option that says pin, which means that you only will see one person a bit bigger. So
some people are being very shy.
Please don't be shy. Come, let me see your faces. It would be lovely to see.
Oh, there's 2 of us over here.
Excellent, love it. Hello. Glass of wine early, love that.
Why not?
Right. So first task. You found someone to pin. You don't need to tell them who it is if you don't want to. You've got a nice fresh bit of paper, and we're going to do a very quick drawing. It's going to take about, I'm going to give you a minute or 2, not long, to draw with your hand a 1-line drawing of that person that you're looking at. Is everybody clear about that? Thumbs up. Yeah, good. Have you all pinned a somebody? Okay, you may start. So, like I just said, with your pen staying on the paper, try and find your way around the face that you're looking at. Now, obviously, they're going to be looking down too, because they should be doing a drawing. But you can try and capture that in your drawing if you like. And just feel loose and take some deep breaths. Good, lots of concentration going on. Excellent. Right, I want to give you just 1.5 more minutes. Really try and capture the whole person's face and their hair and down to their shoulders. So forget about being too perfect. Just take that line for a journey. But remember to just keep looking at your subject. It's all about using your eyes. 30 more seconds. Very good. Have you all finished? Anybody feel brave enough to show their work?
This is so great.
Let's see. Hang on. Oh, nice. I'm looking at Fanny's. Well done. Gorgeous. Nice, Karen. That's great. Matthew, lovely. I don't know if I can see anyone else's.
I'm the turning the stone.
Yeah, I didn't get any. Oh,
I
we're
don't-
not on mute.
I don't have pupils.
Good. Great. What I can see, Helena, lovely. So let's do round 2. I'm glad there's more of you on camera. We've got more choice to pick to draw. So the next exercise is very much similar. We're going to do another one-line quick portrait, but this time I want you to use your wrong hand. So I'm right-handed, so I'm going to use my left hand. Obviously, if you're left-handed, then please use your right. If you're ambidextrous, you're very lucky on this one. Let's pick somebody different to draw. I'm not sure.
Sorry, can I just ask, Harriet, do you know how to unpin?
So
if you click on it again, Matthew, you can unpin.
All right.
Just pinning.
Right click.
I've got a Mac and it doesn't right click, so I can't see how to do it. But it's not anybody else's problem. I'll work it out.
Okay. I've now got the big sharing grid thing, which is quite good.
Done it.
Okay. Great. So let's pin somebody else. Don't need to tell them. Secret victim. And like I said, wrong hand. Just a couple minutes drawing. And let's go. Let's begin. Make sure you keep looking up who you're drawing at. Okay, got 1 more minute. Thirty more seconds. Everybody finished? Wendy, I've drawn you.
That was really hard.
It is really hard. You're using another part of your brain. Let's see what's happening. Oh, lovely. That's very good. Oh, lots of lovely drawings. Well done, Matthew. Wendy, that looks great. Nice glasses. Karen, let's see yours. Nice. Very good. Oh, that's good. Excellent. I hope I'm not missing drawings. Anyway. I'm Excellent work, everybody. Yeah, that is using a different part of your brain. And people think, why are you making me do this? But actually, I find that often the best drawings come from the other hand because you've already said to yourself, it's going to be rubbish. So you relax and you just go for it. And it's that kind of energy, that kind of attitude you want to bring to your other side of your hand. Right, another exercise. It gets worse. I'm going to let this person in. So, with your pen and paper, please pin a person on the chat. And this time, I would like you to still draw in the wrong hand and don't look at your drawing. I want you to just look at your model who you've pinned on the screen. And I just want your hand to do the drawing freestyle without you looking at the paper. So obviously, please don't cheat. I'll know if you can, because I'll know if you do, because your drawings will be too perfect. So again, one line style of drawing with your wrong hand, not looking at the paper, only looking at your subject. So pin the person by clicking the 3 dots. So you see someone large on your screen. And we're going to start. So you just using your eyes and put your pen down on the paper and just let your hand go around on the paper, but without looking down at what you're drawing. Just try and remember the rhythm of where you're going. Is everybody ready? Okay, I've started. Hopefully you're all good. No cheating, Sharon.
It's impossible not to look down.
I've noticed.
These are going to go in the next annual report, Sharon. Be really afraid.
Can't be worse than my photo this year, don't worry.
Haven't seen my picture of you yet.
Oh my god, this is going to end up so bad.
It's Picasso.
It should be here, maybe. I think I am. You're making me.
All right, how's everybody doing?
I looked down for a minute and then suddenly it's chaotic.
It's my best drawing yet.
Whoa!
You got
Marilyn,
Creativity at its best.
I'm sorry, Wendy. I apologize.
Yeah, Wendy, look, that's you.
brilliant.
I was
This is you.
drawing you.
Oh, very good.
I'll see you, Matthew.
Fine.
That's meant to be you, Harriet.
Nice. Oh, let's see.
To be fair.
Yeah, great. I really wish you're all so tiny on this little. I want to see. Let me unpin this. Very nice, lad. Unpin.
I don't know if anyone can
Mine
see.
is Sharon.
Ah.
Looks like you've been blown apart.
I like Marlon.
Can you unpin her so I can see the rest?
Very good. Okay, so you're all probably feeling quite loose now. Trying to do some shoulders, deep breaths. Right now we're going to go back to our hand that we feel most dominant with, or most confident with. And you can just turn your paper over or get a new piece of paper or even draw over the top of your other drawings. It's up to you. But we're going to do one more quick drawing, this time with your correct hand, allowed to look at the paper, and but we're going to keep it really fast again. So just try and like throw those lines down on the paper. Pin another subject, and we've got about 2 minutes to draw somebody. Is everybody ready? And does that make sense? Okay, good. So cool. Let's pin somebody, and you can start. Someone's going really crazy. Their drawings. Might want to turn them mic off. Right, we've got a couple more minutes. One more minute. Nice. Everybody finished? Nearly? So let's see your drawings. If anyone else fancies sharing. Lovely. Nice work, guys. Very good. You're looking good. I feel like everyone's loosening up, getting into the zone. Okay, so that's lovely. Marilyn. So our next exercise is going to be about expressive mark making. So I thought we could come up with some emotions or feelings that we might have felt during lockdown, or what we're feeling now as we're still very much in the thick of it. Just some sort of keywords, for example, I don't know if this is relevant. I might feel happy for some reason. This whole experience has made my day. I've had the best year. So I want to find a way of expressing that through mark making. So if you can see my iPad, my hand drawing picture, I'm going to write the word happy. Now, you can use the word itself to express it. So maybe you want to be like, happy. Maybe it's going up. Or perhaps it's just curly-whirly feeling like this. Or somehow feeling a way of expressing that emotion through mark making. It's no easy task, but there's no right or wrong. And just be free with it, and we're just going to go through a few different emotions. So perhaps you'd like to draw your idea of what you think happy would be. So if you've got different colors, you could use those. I've just got a black pen, so I'm just sort of drawing, scribbling like this. So maybe you want to do a happy. For some reason, I sort of feel like happy is like this for me. But perhaps it's a different feeling, a different way of looking. Not often do we have to express a feeling in a mark making, so it is challenging. So
sorry, can you share your sketch pad, because we can't see what you're demonstrating?
Andrew, do you mind pinning my iPad, please? The iPad camera, as I'm not sure how to do that.
People should be able to see that now, Harriet.
Excellent, thank you. Here's happy. It sort of looks like it's on fire. So is there another emotion that you would like to try and draw? If you want to say something that maybe you felt during the pandemic, anyone, please feel free.
Playing cello and doing her tapestry, and then she's meeting her friends in the park.
Oh, that's lovely. And Jane, is there something in the jumper?
No, not really, no. Just
okay. I love
just,
your lines. Very good. Well done, everyone. I feel like we're going to be. It's 5 o'clock now, so we're going to have to end it here. I thought we'd have a bit more time. It would be really lovely if you guys could take pictures of your drawings you've done today. You don't have to do all of them if you don't want to, but at least one would be lovely. And if you could post them on our Padlet, which I've just learned what a Padlet is, but I'm hoping you guys, I'm going to put a link up on the chat. I'll do that now. And then if you could take a picture with your phone and upload it onto this Padlet, which is basically like a virtual scrapbook that we can all use, and we can put all our drawings there so we can look at them properly. That would be ace. I would love to see them. And what else? So you've got about a 15-minute break, and then if you could all go to meeting room 1, that would be awesome. Where the next activity is starting at 5:15. Right, let me go on to the chat.
Thanks, Harriet. That was great. I've already posted a link to the Padlet in the chat, so people should be able to see that now and post their artworks up there. And there's a QR code there as well. If people wanted to take a picture on their phone and upload it to Padlet that way, you might find the QR code helpful.
Excellent, thank you. And if you're interested, I'm an artist, so I've got a lot of work with my sewing machine on at at InStitchYou, which is on Instagram. I'll put it up on the thing in case you want to check it out. And thank you for being such a lovely group. It was lovely to do some drawing with you. And I'd do this again. It was all right.
Thanks, Harriet.
Thank you. It's brilliant. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Okay. Well done, everyone. Well done. And yeah, see you on the flip side. Stay strong.
Thanks, Harriet.